Hello guys, I'm Paris, the options guy, and if you see this week, markets closing up 1 point, Bank Nifty closing up 1.6%, Nifty closing up 2%. So as I had said in the previous week's analysis video also, that do not be very short on the market, and this was the reason because in we are in a time, in an extraordinary time, that is elections, right? So at this point you cannot really expect the market to go one directional, right? This is a time where market will be very volatile, right? So this week what you can do is going to be very simple, but before that, let's go ahead and look at the whole FIDI, basically FNO data. If you see over here, FIs and pros have taken long options because they know that a big move is coming, but to capture that big move, they cannot take a short position in options, because when you take short positions in options, you have unlimited risk, right? And that's why when in a time of elections where you can get very very big gap ups or gap downs, shorting options is not really a very good idea. And if you see over here, that's why FIs and pros have taken long position, right? If you see, both FIs and pros have taken long in puts and also in calls, right? And if you see the retailers, right, these guys have taken short positions in both puts and calls, right? So that means if there is a move even in their direction, first of all, they'll not get a very good risk reward on this trade because they have unlimited losses on the downside and not unlimited profits on the upside, right? So if there is a 3% move, at the end of the day, they will only get the amount of premium that they've captured by shorting the options, right? Anyways, this is something that you should learn from these guys, is that whenever there is an event which can cause a very big gap up or a gap down, even if you know that where the market is going to go, it is better to it is better to buy options when it is such an event and not rather sell options, right? Anyways, if you see, client going very long, FI is going very short, pros going a little long. Right now, pros have turned bullish on the market over here. In the last few days, they were also pretty much very very short on the market. But yes, this week they've turned bullish. Right, as soon as the market hit this bottom, they have sort of turned bullish somewhere in this area itself. Right, so what can we do over here is look at this single data point over here, the short positions that FIs have made in futures. If this position starts to go down very fast in this coming week, chances are that market will not take a lot of time to go till 23,000, and this will also indicate about something about the election results. Now, I'm not saying that you go ahead and take a trade on the election results or you go ahead and speculate on the election results. I would not recommend that, but again, it is your money, you can do whatever you want. But this position will be very important. If this position in the coming days starts to go down very fast, and I'll show this data to you guys every day on the in the video. So if this position starts to go down, we will see a very very big move in the market which will come very fast, right? Because now I'm going to show you the 2019 chart of elections, right, which is going to be very interesting. And if you guys would see what exactly happened in 2019 elections, now this was the 2019 elections chart over here. If you see, market came down very much over here, and just before the election, just a few days before the elections, that means which would be somewhere near Thursday or Friday, basically in this week, market started becoming ultra bullish, right? From ultra bearish, market became ultra bullish. Now, if something like this happens over here, and if we see some signs of extreme strength in the market, then I think we can expect that the party that is already leading, that is BJP, can again come into power. Now, we'll not go into the political stuff because we are here to make money. We are not here to discuss which party will come. So if we see any sort of bullishness in the market, we will not think about taking a short position, at least until we know, at least until we get some good news, bad news in the market. Anyways, what can we do for tomorrow is going to be very simple. Now, if you see, as I didn't say that, but yes, market didn't really move on Saturday because it was a special trading session and there was pretty much no volume in the market, very less volume. So now, if we get a little bit of dip near 48,100 to 48,000 in this area, once we see market starting to make positive price action, we guys can go ahead and again take a bullish trade from here with a target of, first of all, 48,000. 300 on the upside. That will be our small target, but after that we can easily keep a target of 48,500 also. Now you guys might say that in the daily charts, if you see, market has made so many green candles, right? But I'm going to show you one thing. Look at Dow Jones. Do you think there is any sort of pullback that has happened in Dow Jones after this candle basically? No, right? Talking about Nasdaq also, no pullback at all after this candle. So what I'm trying to say is that don't think that the market cannot make a V-shaped recovery from here, because if you see, the as I had said, the data is gone now. I think there is some problem with the sheet, but as you saw, FIs have huge short positions, and if they start to cover their short positions, and if they know that they are on the wrong side of the market, or on the wrong side of whatever the data or the news that is coming out, they will not wait for a pullback in the market. Please keep that in mind, right? When pros and FIs both are on the same side, then market can see a pullback where these guys exit their positions that are going against them. But over here, pros are not on the side of FIs, they are against the FIs, maybe yes, in a very small quantity you can say, but still they are against FIS now. So if FIS start covering their positions, they will not wait for a pullback, and you can see a very good V-shaped recovery also from here, right? So I hope that is very clear for you guys. And again, things will not take a lot of time, because if you see now, there are very less days, right? We have basically the results on 4th June, right? So that means only 2 weeks are left now. So there isn't a lot of time left for the market, right? Market had a lot of time over here when it was coming down, and you could do a lot of things, but now the time will start to go down very fast. And in by the time 4th June also comes, we have 1 2 3 4, that means 4 trading sessions are 4 days. We also have a holiday, so that means they have only 10 sessions, right? Maybe not even 10, 9 sessions if you exclude 4th June, right? So now the time is very less, and if I start covering their short positions over here, you will see very fast an all-time high coming very fast, first of all. So if we see any sort of a price action where big green candles are being made, we will not hesitate to take a long position, right? But still, keep in mind that this is a time of high volatility. So do not go completely overboard with the idea that there can be a extreme big short covering which will take markets up to an all-time high and bet all of your money in just one day, right? Keep your risk management in check every time, every day, right? I know it would be very tempting to think that you can make 10, 12 times of your money in just a few days, but still keep your risk management in control over here, because things will be very volatile in the coming days. So as I said, at lower levels we can take a bullish trade from here, right? Even if the market comes near 47,800, this is also a very good support over here. So if the market comes down near 47,800 also, we can still go ahead and take a bullish trade even from there. So tomorrow, if the market opens near 48,000 and even goes below 47,800, we will not take a short position over here, because we have 47,800, which is going to be a very good zone where we can again go ahead and think about taking a bullish position. So if the market opens with a gap down, starts coming near 47,800, you guys can again go ahead and think about taking a bullish trade from here if it is not holding 48,000. However, if the market is holding 48,000 and starts to make positive price action over here in 5-minute chart, you guys can go ahead and take a bullish trade from here itself and not really wait for 47,800 on the downside. But what about taking short positions? As of now, I don't think taking a short position is a very good idea in the market. If we, however, open with a very, very big gap up somewhere near 48,500, right? Then if we start to make negative price action at higher levels, that is a lower low formation, then you can think about taking a short position over here till 48,300. But aside from that scenario, I don't think taking a short position is really a good thing in this type of market over here, or at least we can't see a setup as of today, right? Maybe tomorrow we might see some setup, but yes, for tomorrow we can't really take a short position over here, in my opinion. If you see Nifty, if you see 22,360 to 340 is not going to be a good area where you can think about taking a long position. However, if the market does not come down till there, and if the market is taking support from 22,450 to 440 in this area, after opening flat, if the market comes down a little bit, then you can think about taking a bullish position from here itself after making a positive price action. And your first target will be a small target till 20,520, but after that you can keep an easy target of 22,580 on the upside also. On the downside, as I said, the next support will be 20,360. Actually, this is a big support of 22,360 to 300 area, right? But we will keep an but our first small support will be 20,360 to 340. If in this area itself market is holding itself and starting to make positive price action, we will think about taking a bullish trade from here. But even if this area breaks, we will not think about taking a short position, because the market has multiple supports on the downside. So we can't really think about taking a short position, at least in my opinion, over here. So I hope that is very clear for you guys. If you open with a gap up somewhere near 20,600, 20,600 or even 650, all these levels, then we can think about taking a short position for once over here. Keep your quantity less. And also, yes, I forgot to say that in the case of Bank Nifty, that keep your quantity less when you're taking a short position over here, right? And if we can start taking a short position from here once we start seeing negative price action. So yeah guys, this week volatility will be very high, but the first few days will be very important and will indicate us where the market is trying to go. Is it trying to go down or is it trying to go up? Because in the first few days itself, you'll start seeing FIS covering their short positions, right? Again, I don't know why the sheet hasn't loaded, but yes, the short position, the big short position that we saw in the first few days itself, you'll see that FIs are starting to cover their short positions. And if you are seeing that FIs are starting to cover their short positions, that is a sign that you should not go short in this market. Rather think about taking long positions on dips, right? Or maybe even outright. But again, that is something that we will discuss in the coming days as the market moves in the particular direction. So yeah guys, that was it for today, and thank you for watching till the end, and I'll see you tomorrow in the video. Bye bye.